I gave up my house, I gave up my car, I put everything in storage. I lived on tour. I never bought anything for years. And these are the types of things that I think when you believe in yourself, when you believe in something, if you build it, they will come, basically.
Thornton, it is so nice to see your huge smile. It is the joy and the energy that we need in the world right now. You have given us the gift of Lioness Eyes. How does it feel that your baby is finally out in the world?
Oh my God, my child has gone to college, like there's been tears of joy. There have been moments where I'm like, oh my God, just so overwhelmed. I'm an independent artist.
Yes.
So I'm self-funded, and I've kind of had to make some really serious sacrifices. So I'm really, 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 really happy.
Of course, we got to know you with the global success of the group, the Pussycat Dolls, but now you're a solo artist. So yeah. I'm curious, who is Melody?
My music is inspired by the late 60s, early 70s, Cher and Donna Summer, Edie Gourmet and Jose, like other artists that are known very well in the Latin community. My dad's African-American, so he's like, B.B. King is life, you have to listen to, this is real music. Yeah. So I'm a combination of all those things. Each song is it's like a tailored suit. There is a difference, even though there's this huge argument over like, why can't I just buy a pair of jeans from, so-and-so? Yeah, you're more than welcome to. The reason why a Tom Ford suit is a Tom Ford suit is because it's been, it's the cut, it's the design, it's supposed to fit you a certain way. And so I kind of like to think of myself as like a curator designer for myself. Mm-hmm. All of the music is exactly what I would say, the way that I would say it, loads of passion and soul. I come from a world that was very much like, this is what you're going to sing, and this is what you're going to say, and this is who you're going to be. Mm-hmm. Pink had a hard time coming out of that, fighting her way through that. Christina Aguilera, same thing, and it's like they had to release these projects that were so left of what, people knew them for, or were coming to know them for, before you end up even further down this rabbit hole. I gotta be honest with you, this is who I am.
This whole project is you through and through. You executive produce, you write, you sing. Tell me, what else are you involved in? Are you doing hair and makeup? Are you responsible for the looks that you are serving in these videos?
I'm not even gonna lie, I look forward to the day when I can be like, cool, somebody else come in and do the wardrobe. Yeah, I do the wardrobe. I did the hair for pretty much every video. Oh. Had help with makeup every now and then. But yeah, it's when you're independent, you just try and get the best bang for your buck, but also you want it to look the way that you always envisioned that it would look, If I am the artist and creator, let me create, let me be like, trust me. Why wouldn't you?
Coming from the major label background and now being independent, how do you feel? Are there things that you miss about having the backing of a major label, or is this the arena that you see yourself staying in?
For me, at the moment, just so that I can continue to make, change direction if I want to, and make a video about BLM and talk about, my experiences through my art. I want to be able to do that without it being a huge argument, like, oh, let's not get involved. If I'm passionate about it, I'm going to get into it. Phoenix rise from the ashes, fly high above it, that fear of heights, no mind, leave it behind and show 'em what you're made
of. Your first single, Phoenix Rise, you chose to spotlight the Black Lives Matter movement and really shine a light on social injustice. Why was that important to you?
As an artist, you must speak to the times. That's just how I feel. The first video was not meant to be Phoenix Rise. It was supposed to be another song. And we shifted gears, and it's this parallel between 1968 and today, and how they kind of look the same. So the video was black and white for that reason, to kind of provoke thought around like, yo, this is, we're still going through this, you know?
Yeah. I think it's so important to, spotlight Black stories and talk about what it means to be a Black woman in music. So I'm curious, what has your experience being a Black woman in music? What has it been like?
Getting into the group, I was really conscious of the way that society puts Black women in boxes, using stereotypes to describe Black women. And I'm coming into this situation, the one Black and brown girl in a mostly, in a group of mostly Caucasian women. I was really conscious to smile in every picture every time I was photographed with the girls. And I did that because, and I hope that she doesn't take offense to this, but before the Pussycat Dolls were the Spice Girls. The one thing that stood out to me was why the Black girl gotta be scary? Like, I did not want to be Scary Doll. Like, I don't want to be Annabelle. That's not, that's not a good. So I was really conscious to smile as often as possible and hope that people would get to know me before these preconceived notions. There were moments in the beginning where I'd be like, hello, like, I need a Black makeup artist. I need someone who can do my face.
Were you not given that?
No, it was pick some people and let's go, and I understand not wanting to make anybody else feel that I was being treated with favoritism, but that's not what's going on.
Right.
You need makeup artists that understand this skin tone. They're not going to make it ashy, being sent to different hair people. And I mean, eventually all my hair just fell out,
If my love will return to me, I'm missing him desperately. I need him to come home.
You just dropped the video for Love Will Return. Very different from Phoenix Rise. It's dreamy and soulful. Tell me about this song and how much it means to you.
I want it to be a little Middle Eastern, but I want it to definitely be Latin. My musical influences are Shirley Bassey and Nancy Sinatra, and especially for this project, Eartha Kitt, I wanted to exude this sexuality without being overtly sexual, and to have it read sonically, and what does that sound like? So it's a combination.
What life experiences did you have to go through to be able to write songs as personal and poetic as the ones on the EP?
When people say, oh my God, I love Pray For Me, I'm like, I was so depressed. Finding my way out of a rabbit hole, being okay, starting over after the bar had been set so high from this mega group, and knowing that, like, it's okay. It should be okay for you to explore different sounds and being knocked down over and over again. Look, I'm down right now, but I promise you I'll be back. Like, I just have to, get through this. Heartbroken for sure. Big old thank you to the guy who broke my heart, because people love the song I Will Wait. But I meant every word. And the song means something different to me now. It's not I will wait for you, but I will wait for the right one. Lots of ups and downs, and just crawling out of dark places. To the light. And I feel good.
Do you have a favorite lyric on the project?
I'm not running with a butterfly net. I love the idea of that. And that's from the song Love Will Return. What I'm saying is that I'm not interested in catching just any butterfly, I want a specific beautiful butterfly that is right for me, and I think it's you, so come on home.
God, where is your perfect butterfly? He's got to be out there somewhere.
Oh, maybe, I don't know. I've been I spent the last 3 years in the UK in different parts of 5 months in mainland China, and like different parts of Europe. And I was like, where? I feel like Charlotte from Sex and the City. I've been dating since I'm 15. Where is he?
He'll come. He'll come. And I so applaud you for having that mentality, because you are a queen in every sense of the word, and a queen doesn't settle. She waits for her king. And that's that. I do want to ask, because you are an independent artist and it's all you fronting everything here. What kind of sacrifices have you had to personally make in order to bring Lioness Eyes to life?
The thing is, I'm a very blessed person, so I don't want this to be like a mini violin situation. But I definitely, I gave up my house, I gave up my car, I put everything in storage. I lived on tour. I never bought anything for years. I would say 3 to 6 years of just like being away from family. Missed every Christmas probably for the last 3 years.
And you just lived based on whatever project you were working on? I know you were down in Australia for a minute.
Yeah.
I mean, what went through your mind? Like, was that nerve-wracking, not having a home base?
Yeah. It's a different bed every single night. I would stay with my best friend in between trips. So like 3 weeks at a time, I'd, sleep on his couch and then get back out on the road. And this went on for years. But it's okay. Like, these are the types of things that you go through if you commit to, I'm gonna fund this properly. I'm gonna give it everything I've got. And I hope that people will support it as well, just, in that story alone. But I have friends and family, and I will always have a place to go for sure. But they knew how committed I was to, like, I'm gonna go for this. I'm gonna really go for it.
So you made all these sacrifices, and all the while you watch the bank account just kind of go up. Like, it paid off, I have to imagine.
Yeah, and I didn't even look at the bank account. I was like, don't even think about it, sister. Like, this is not for a vacation or
new clothes or
no. I hope that can inspire people to, especially around this pandemic, like live today, go for it, make a plan of action for the life that you want.
So you've got Lioness Eyes, the EP's out now. Congratulations, you just signed with ICM, so some big things are going to be happening soon. I'm curious what your top 3 goals are as this solo Melody the Artist project continues to thrive.
I would love to be in a movie, for sure. I'd love to get one of these songs in a movie as well. Whether I'm in that movie or not, I would absolutely love to tour this project. Some of my favorite artists in the 90s, like you'd hear a song on their project, and then once you saw them perform it live, you're like, oh, I was iffy about that song until, like, now I love it. My dad surprised me with Janet Jackson tickets, and it's like I always liked the song, but now I'm obsessed